be intimidated. You walk around here, you see policemen and women with their guns. You see security agents with their guns. And I ask you, where are you when we are being kidnapped? Where are you when we are being killed? Where are you when Sheikh is pointing his fingers in our eyes? Where are you when all the bad things are happening in Nigeria? You come out with your guns. You come out standing. You tell us you're men. You tell us you're women. But you're just wimps. You are doing nothing. Nigerians are no more safe on the streets. Nigerians are no more safe in their houses. Nigerians are not safe anywhere. It is protesters that come out that you come out and intimidate. We will not be intimidated. No Nigerian is more Nigerian than any Nigerian.
That's right. That's right.
Every one of us occupy the highest office in this land. And that is the office of the citizen.
Yes.
The president occupies the highest political office. So his office is less than our office. I am an employer of the president. I pay the president's salary. I pay the bills of his family. And he must protect me, whether he likes it or not. As the commander-in-chief, the president has failed. How many police were killed by terrorists in Borno? What have you guys done?
Nothing.
I needed to see my commander-in-chief be one. I needed to see all of you go after Shekau and bring Shekau out. You're standing here with front of protesters.
We have a win.
And soldiers are being killed all over. Madam, your colleague has just been killed.
Yes.
What have you done about it?
Yeah.
We all are suffering. And as you're waiting here, the next phone call might come and they will say they've picked your child.
Yeah.
What will you do? God will not forbid. You know why, madam? Because those people it happened to, they too pray. Yes. The only way God will forgive is by us using what God has given us. We cannot be praying. We cannot be a nation of praying people. We call ourselves the most populous country in Nigeria.
Absolutely.
Really? But when it comes to protest, we are the least populous country. Absolutely. Because we have cowards as citizens. People who are afraid to die. Are we living in Nigeria?
No.
Is this life? This is not life. I spent 7 months in the UK. I just came back 2 weeks ago. I just finished my 14 days quarantine. You know what? I wasn't treated as a slave in another man's land. So who would dare to treat me as a slave in my own country? Because we call out those who failed. Every day you get a phone call from someone in the middle of the night telling you that they need money for healthcare, they need money for school fees, they need money for this and that. Nigerians make demands on fellow citizens, but they dare not make demands on the government that are failing them, that are looting them, that are packing their things away. It is high time we begin to do tough law.
Yes. Yes.
Enough of the nonsense. Yes. When some people will stay at home, they expect us to put our lives on the line for them. And then they will call and tell us to bring money. People have been making excuses. All you yesterday, what was on social media? Oh, Shawara is the one doing it, they will not come. Henry Sheed is the one doing it, they will not come. Oh, Adeyanju is the one doing it, they will not come. Oh, Ario is the one doing it, they will not come. You know what? Excuses are like shoes, and you always find the one that fits. It's time for us to stand as a nation. I'm tired of being afraid in my country. I'm tired of hiding in my house. I'm tired of paying unnecessary school fees. I'm tired of paying bills. How much is the tidy care that they pay? What would you buy? A bag of rice? And that's it? And then we'll have a president who has the guts to do nothing, and yet he sends in security agents to come and intimidate us. You all should be ashamed of yourself. You all should be ashamed of yourself. You all should look at yourself and let the tears pour down, because we are killing this nation. Matter how much do they pay you?
Nothing.
How much is your
their bosses take all
how
their
much
money.
they
take all of their welfare. They live in dirty barracks.
The child of the president and the child of the policeman should have equal rights in this country. They should have access to good quality education. How much is the school fees in Regent where most of them have their children? You see us on the streets, you think we are hungry, that's why
we're not hungry.
We aren't! We are angry, and that's why.
People that are hungry, the people our money.
How much is it your school
They are the
fees?
hungry people.
How much is your salary? How much do you pay for your
Nonsense.
children's school fees? Do your children get the same access to good quality education like your children?
No.
That's why we are here. So the next time they send you to protesters and tell you to put a
And you
bullet
come out
to
with
our
guns.
heads, think about it. And the thing is that as long as they are committed people, it doesn't matter the numbers.
Yes.
The numbers have never mattered. What has mattered is the sincerity of love. Every shame you are here, you've seen the people that will talk on social media. And let me tell you something. For anyone who says protest does not work, it's a lie. They are afraid of it. That's why they will send them to you. They are afraid of your voice. They are afraid of your power. They know you're committed. They know you will stand. They know you will fight. They know you will never ever give up. We will never give up.
I would have loved to say it's a beautiful afternoon. Hi, sis. Thank you for joining. I would have loved to say it's a beautiful afternoon today, but trust me, my people are in serious distress. I don't know if you've heard about the current pandemic going on in Nigeria. It's a different pandemic, and right now, I just had to join in the EndSARS movement because it's something that affects my people, my sisters and brothers. Hi, Shobi, thank you for joining. Today I want to talk about the EndSARS movement in Nigeria, the protests. It is getting brutal by the day. As at last night, about 78 people were shot at. Hi, Topsy, thank you for joining. And please, I want you guys to share what you know about the SARS movement. My eyes, my ears are full, and thankfully I was able to listen to Davido's visits, his conversation with the IG at Abuja, and I was able to listen to what they tendered, to the IG, to the Inspector General of Police. But first, before I proceed, let me start by explaining what SARS is. First of all, what is happening in Nigeria, and here is what you need to know. Could you please take him in? Here is what you need to know about SARS. Over the last few weeks, 2 weeks precisely, Nigerian youths have been protesting against SARS using the hashtag EndSARS. So what is SARS? SARS is a special anti-robbery squad, that was set up in place to protect civilians, people like you and I, from armed robbers, instead of extorting, harassing, attacking and killing innocent youth. Unfortunately, that's what they were doing. They were extorting, they were harassing, attacking and killing innocent youths, molesting people, raping. It's crazy. It's insane. I had a different topic altogether for today, but I had to change it. Last night was crazy for me. They were shooting in Fadeyi, shooting in Magodo, different places, and I couldn't sleep. Because I had my people there, my friends are there, my family is there. Hi, Ajeko. Hey, thank you for joining. I hope I pronounced your name correctly. It's a dark time, it's a dark moment in Nigeria, and I had to use my platform to address this. I'm thankful that I have a platform that I can use to raise my voice. And that's why I want to contribute to this EndSARS movement. It's bad enough that SARS will stop you. They will go through your phone and force you to withdraw money from your ATM. From the ATM, it's crazy. And they will threaten to beat or kill you at the same time. People have, in fact, almost everybody has had an encounter, with these SARS. Even my kid brother, he was extorted of 80,000 naira. And he's just a student, for goodness sake. SARS will, it's blatant robbery in daylight. They are committing robbery. These are people that are supposed to protect law and all that. They're supposed to protect the citizens, protect us against crimes and robbery. And these are the people that are perpetrating it. It's crazy, and it's time to speak up. And I'm thankful that this generation of youths, my generation is speaking up, as against our parents' generation. Thank you, Ayoride. Thank you, Pisola Ayoride, for joining us. So today I'm lending my voice against the SARS, for the EndSARS movement, and what we can do is to use our voice on social media to inform the whole world, about what is happening in Nigeria. And I'm glad that Hillary Clinton has tweeted about this. Lots of people, lots of celebrities have actually tweeted about this, and they have responded. Thank you, Umodili. Thank you so much. I had to cancel all of my engagements for today and address this issue. End SARS movement. We need to end this. Please, guys, if you're in Nigeria, I'd like you to comment what is going on in your area and let me know where you are watching from. I'll be dropping this video, by the way, on YouTube much later, but I want to give people as much information as possible on what is going on in Nigeria. So for Nigerians in diaspora, people like me, I live in USA, in California. My duty is to use my voice, to help my brothers and sisters in fighting. Hi, Beola Gold. We are discussing the EndSARS movement, and how we can move forward from this. Hi, Lashes. Thank you for joining. Lashes by K with Beauty. I'm talking about the EndSARS movement that is currently going on in Nigeria, and we as Nigerians in diaspora, we ought to use our voices, to fight with these people and end police brutality, in Nigeria. Our voice is needed, honestly, and it's not about what affects you or not. It's about human life. It's about humanity. The future of Nigeria is being murdered right in front of our eyes. And honestly, we should be angry. Hi, Princess Sandra, thank you for joining us. If you're watching from Nigeria, if you're tuning in from Nigeria, please leave a comment below. Leave a comment and let me know what is going on in your area. So today's topic is a very serious issue. Police brutality is something that affects people in numerous countries, and not just those in northern Nigeria. It's bad enough that innocent civilians are getting hurt. No one deserves to be treated this way, and we must help to put an end to this madness, to this atrocity, and make sure that other people are informed, and today we have to play our parts. Hi, Kenny Wahi, thank you for joining. I'm talking about the EndSARS movement today. It is our duty to lend our voice, and we hope that you all play your part as well. Please share these videos with your friends. Let us inform others about what is going on in Nigeria. And yes, if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please kindly subscribe to my channel. And I have lots and lots of powerful topics. Today I was supposed to talk about it's crazy. Today's topic, I was so excited to bring it over to us, but man, what happened last night? I couldn't sleep, I couldn't sleep with all of the crazy things that have happened. And honestly, the protest started peacefully, from what I gathered. Yes, oh wow, you're in Enugu. How is it going at your end, Bella Gold? How is it going in Enugu in Nigeria? I want to know. I also want to say that Nigeria that I grew up in, Nigeria is a praying country. Oh my goodness, we pray a lot. Honestly, if prayer is the only determining factor that makes countries developed, I think Nigeria should be the most developed country in the world. We pray, give it to us, and then and I know one thing for sure is that Nigerians have empathy. I know that during the process of this protests, people have actually donated, to people that came for the protests. There was the case of a boy that was selling chips. He gave the chips out to people, in the people that were protesting, and they offered this boy money. They were like, no, take money for he's a small boy, he's about 7 or thereabouts. That's hazardous child labor right there. They offered him money, but he said no, he doesn't want the money right on the protest ground. And guess what? Somebody, hi, Hi, Biola Motors. Thank you so much for joining us, and thank you for all those clips that you shared with us on Facebook. Please comment where you're watching from, and let me know what is going on at your end. How is the protest going? Has it subsided? Yeah. So please, guys. Yes, so as I was saying, the boy that was selling chips has been sponsored up till university level, yes, and that happened right at the protest ground. He met his own breakthrough right there at the protest ground. Another woman came, she was selling granuts, at the protest ground, and people just started to donate money, The governor just announced the curfew. Oh, wow. Oh, in Enugu, thank you so much for letting us know. Thank you so much. The governor of Enugu has just announced the curfew starting from today, 7 p.m. Thank you so much for bringing that information to us, the people donated a lot of money for the woman. She was selling granuts, and as at that night, the same day, they had donated about almost 1 million naira for the woman, to start a new life, start a new business and what have you. Thank you, Joy, for joining us today. I'm talking about the EndSARS movement, and this is my own contribution to the topic, and thankfully, like I said earlier, Nigerians are very, very, we have empathy, Another girl with a girl came to the protest ground on crutches, and right there, people donated money for prosthetic legs for her, and as that, I think 2 years ago, they had generated over 2 million naira, and I think the legs cost about 5 million. I'm sure by now people would have finished donating to the cost of getting her another set of, for another prosthetic leg, So, somebody actually requested for the boy. Hi, Okoyemi, thank you for joining today. We're talking about the EndSARS movement. I had a different topic before now, but I had to change it because, I can't just sit back and talk about, it can't be business as usual when I know that my sisters and brothers in Nigeria are actually going through a very serious period. Hi, Fanny Goldie. Thank you so much for joining us. Please, I would like you to comment where you're watching from and let me know how the protest is going at your end. Hi, Dawn Prince. Thank you so much for joining us. Let me know how it is going. And at the same time, chaos has been happening all over the country. I'm talking about Nigeria. A lot of people have, started gathering both online and offline. They've spread the word around the world. And that social media is like, news gets to spread like wildfire. You can get news on the spot. People would make videos, they would go live, and you can see what is actually happening. But what happened last night is uncalled for and unheard of. It's unnecessary. Hi, Fanny Goldie. Thank you for joining today. We're talking about the EndSARS movement, and this is my own contribution towards ending the SARS problem in Nigeria. So Nigerians, it's bad enough that the Nigerian government has decided to massacre its own citizens just because they asked for a better life. So honestly, it is crazy. And yes, we know that protests don't always end well all the time. Hi, May Law Interiors. Thank you for joining. Where are you watching from? Tell us how it is going at your end. Which state are you watching from? Are you in Nigeria? How is the protest going? Let me know in the comments. Hi, Lizzie. Hi, Motundara. Thank you for joining today. I'm talking about the EndSARS movement and from Jos. Oh, wow. So tell me, how is it going? How is the lockdown in Jos? How is the protest going on in Jos? Hi, Oluwato and Helen. Where are you watching from and how is the protest going at your end? Hi, Fanny. How is it going in Jos? I want to know. Plateau State. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please share this video with your friends, that's pretty much it. So today we're talking about the EndSARS movement, so unfortunately, a lot of things actually went wrong, during the course of this protest. I learned that the palace, was set on fire. Lagos Palace, Oba of Lagos. Oh, awesome. Hi, Anyo. Hi, thank you for joining. Please, let me know how the protest is going at your end. Anyo, CG, Ano Wako. Let me know how it's going at your end. I'm sorry, I can see. I know I feel your pain. I understand how you feel, and that is why I cannot keep quiet. Enough is enough. I can't keep quiet on this matter because it affects my people, my sisters, my brothers, my parents, my friends, my ex-colleagues at the bank, and pretty much everybody. We're all sisters and brothers. We're all one. One Nigeria. The palace has been set on fire. Talking about Lagos. Hi, Marthos. Thank you for joining, and let me know where you are watching from and how the protest is going at your end. Please, Ifedayo, please go to your room quickly. Thank you. Sorry. Ifedayo, please go to your room. Okay, sorry about that. So, hi, Shatola, thank you for joining. Let me know how the protest is going at your end, and let me know which state you are watching. Okay, I'm sorry about that. Please do not call me. I am on live. Please do not call me. Please, I beg of you. So I'm sorry about that. Sorry for the break in transmission. Yeah, the Oba of Lagos palace was set on fire, and Tinubu's son, I heard, has been kidnapped in London. I'm talking about the former governor of Lagos State. Ashiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, his son has been kidnapped in London. TVC Lagos, that's a TV station, TV Continental was set on fire in Lagos as at today. And then gunshots were fired at Fadeyi. I was awake at the time it was happening, and it was disturbing, to hear that gunshots were fired in Fadeyi, at CMD Road in Magodo, in Mushin, in various areas, in Lagos, and Yaba. In fact, I watched it, and my heart bleeds because I used to live in Yaba, right before I moved to the US. So it's something that really it really affects me a great deal, and I also heard that Oriental Hotel just by the toll gate was vandalized, and I heard that I saw pictures. I don't know how verifiable it is, but I saw videos of soldiers shooting from the Oriental Hotel, and then people were vandalized. I saw videos of that as well, so honestly, I am emotionally exhausted, and that's the truth. It's crazy, and the more I scroll, the more my heart bleeds. Hi, Hook Don Micah, thank you for joining. Let me know where you're watching from. I'm talking about the EndSARS movement in Nigeria and what we can do, how we can contribute to ending this madness, in Nigeria. I'm sorry I had to halt today's initial plans because I had a different topic in mind, but because this is an issue that it's so disturbing, honestly, and I can't just keep quiet. Oh, awesome! You're in what's ABQ NM? Where are you watching from? Can you please give us the full name of where you're watching from? I couldn't get the abbreviation of that. And honestly, for us to it's crazy because terrorists were rehabilitated, but peaceful protesters, were shot at. This is it's uncalled for, This is 2020, for goodness sake. We're not in 1640. Hi, Abiodun. Thank you for joining. Where are you watching from? Today, we're talking about the EndSARS movement. I had to hold today's initial topic, just to address this issue, lend my voice, and thankfully I have a platform that I can use to New Mexico. Oh, Albuquerque. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Thank you so much for joining. Today I'm talking about the EndSARS movement. I'm sure you've been seeing the hashtag EndSARS movement. Even Hillary Clinton has tweeted about it earlier. We're talking about how to put an end to this madness. It's going on right now in Nigeria, and I commend all the celebrities. I want to commend all the celebrities that lend their voice in these peaceful protests. I'm saying a big thank you to Timi Dakolo. I'm just gonna mention a few people. Thank you so much, Hooks on Micah. I want to say a big thank you to Abiodo Agedo. Where are you watching from? Where in Lagos are you watching from? And how is the protest going at your end? I want to know. Please leave it in the comments below. Let us know what is going on live. I know it's late now. I know it's about almost 10 p.m. It's 1:57 p.m. here, which is about 9:57 there in Lagos. So let me know how was the protest today? How did it go? How was today generally? How peaceful has it been? Hi, Annie Collection. Thank you so much for joining us today. I'm talking about the EndSARS movement, and I want you to drop in your comments. Fill me in. Where are you watching from, and how is it going at your end? Hi, Triple Essentials. Thank you so much for joining us. So I want to say big thank you to all the celebrities that have lent their voices. I'm just going to mention a few of them here, from Kelechi Amadi to Asha to Rihanna to Banky W to Mide Martins to Ali Baba to Messi Ayibe to Justin Sky to Gabriel Union to David Doe to Iyabo Ojo to Jackie Itabi to DJ Khalid. Oh, awesome. Abuli Egba. Oh, thank God your area is peaceful. Thank you for letting us know. Hi, Nazi. Sainty Nazi, where are you watching from, and how is it going on how is the protest at your end? Today I'm talking about the EndSARS movement, and I want to also say a big thank you to DJ Khalid for lending his voice. Thank you to VP, the Vice President of USA, Joe Biden, and Hillary Clinton, Sim Shagaya, the President of Turkey, files the bad guy. Thank you. I am in California. Ifedayo. The President of Turkey files the bad guy. Sheun Kuti, DJ Smith. I am in California. DJ Smith was declared wanted. She put her life on the line all because of this protest. She's fighting for herself, her brothers and sisters, and I'm thankful that our generation is not keeping quiet about this issue. It calls for serious attention. Hi, Fantastic Hair. Today, I'm talking about the current situation going on in Nigeria, the EndSARS protest, and how people were being killed last night. It was gory, it was crazy, and I had to speak up. I had to use my platform to speak up and lend my voice on this issue. So apologies if you're not from Nigeria. Sorry, this is something that we also have to talk about, because it affects us. In fact, Eniola Badmus, one of the actresses in Nigeria, was said to have been killed. My heart skipped, and then she later came online and, hi Dala, thank you for joining. Please let me know where you're watching from. Eniola Badmus eventually came online to debunk the rumor that she's not dead, that she's healed and hearty. I was like, oh, thank God, because the protest was going south, like it was going the other way around, honestly, and and I was told that CCTV cameras were turned off, prior to when the soldiers were about to start the shooting last night. It was turned off, people were killed, and the truth is that Nigerians are fed up. The truth is that Nigerians are fed up, and then we can't sleep with two eyes closed, just because our families, are in Nigeria, our friends, our ex-colleagues, our people, In fact, one of the newscasters in one of the TV stations back in Nigeria, a Rise newscaster, she was shaking, when she was broadcasting the news. She was shaking and she has been in tears. That was how bad it was, And then the youths, because of this, the youths had taken, they went to the Oba's palace and they seized the staff, of office. They call it Oba. It was crazy. They took it, and without that staff, he cannot command, he cannot exercise his rights as a king. It was taking, people had bullets, flying in their bedrooms. I'm talking about the SARS movement, and then there were gunshots everywhere. Surulere is boiling, there's shooting in Igondo, there's road safety office is on fire. Hi, thank you for joining. Please let me know where you're watching from and how the protest is going at your end, And I also understood that armored vehicles were deployed, to Akure, Ondo State against the peaceful protest, but they did not deploy these armored tanks, to face Boko Haram, which is crazy, honestly, because you shouldn't deploy armored tanks to people who are unarmed, Hi, Okonade Gideon. Okonade, let me know where you're watching from and how the protest is going at your end, And I also saw footage. I saw a video of Tinubu's house purportedly being under siege. I saw the footage this morning. I won't be posting it, but just wanted to put it out there, that currently people are now going after the politicians in Nigeria. Even though the governor of Lagos State came out this morning and said no life was lost, I refuse to believe that is true, because as of this morning, I listened to BBC News, and over 20 people were reported dead, while over 50 people are currently being hospitalized. So over 70 people were shot at last night. This is not funny. This is not it's not something to take lightly, and honestly, all Nigerians are asking for. So thank you for letting us know you're watching from Ikorodu. How is it going at your end? How is the protest going in Ikorodu? Let me know, please. And then all Nigerian youths are asking for is just let us leave. Give us a chance to leave. It's bad enough that there were no jobs and they chose to become entrepreneurs. You see doctors, selling stuff on Instagram. Everybody now sells hair on Instagram. Hi, Bello. Thank you for joining, and let us know where you are watching from. No jobs and they became entrepreneurs. No lights and, people buy generators for themselves. Hi, Musa. Thank you for joining. Let us know where you're watching from. Today, I'm talking about the EndSARS movement. This is a way to lend our voices so that the international community can be a part of this movement as well. The government refused to provide security, and everybody hired their security guards. You have to be your own security guard, or you hire it yourself. It's bad enough that we don't have access to good drinking water in Nigeria. No water. You have to dig your boreholes. Nigerians have to dig their boreholes. Hi, Kemchi. Thank you for joining. Please let me know where you're watching from and how the protest is going at your end. Today I'm talking about the EndSARS movement. The government demands huge taxes, and people have to double their hustle, just because, oh wow, Ikorodu is not so hot, but they are killing. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Hi, official DJ Freeze. Thank you for joining us. Where are you watching from, and how is the protest going at your end? I'm talking about the EndSARS protest. Government is demanding huge taxes, and people are doubling their hustles just because they want to pay, for days. Pay these taxes, and then we have bad roads, and people have to fill these roads with stones, yet the government is not satisfied. It is crazy. Now we have just 5 demands from the government. Hi, Yusuf Fade, thank you so much for joining. Today we have just 5 we are requesting for just 5 requests. We're making just 5 requests from the government, and we expect that the government will fulfill all of this. And thankfully, Davido had already presented these 5 requests to the Inspector General of Police, at the time he visited them. Hi, Yusuf, thank you for joining. Which is, number 1, to release all the detained protesters. Release all of them. Number 2 is to compensate and provide justice for all of the families of the people affected, of all the people that were killed, and then number 3, investigation and of course prosecution of police officers that were involved in the case. All we are asking for is just that. Hi, Angie, thank you for joining. Today I'm talking about the EndSARS movement that is currently going on in Nigeria. Investigation and prosecution of police officers involved in these crimes. And then number 4 is to set up an independent body and broadcast it, live. Hi, Nazib, thank you for joining. Let us know where you're watching from and how it is going at your end. And then to also increase police salaries. I don't think that is too much. We're asking the government to increase police salaries. Until date, it was gathered that Sars has extorted a total of about $60 million from innocent Nigerians. It is crazy. It is crazy. And honestly, if they are well paid, I don't think the madness would have gotten to this extent. I think the police reform is something that they need to do ASAP, as soon as possible, and ensure that there's psychological evaluation and retraining of police officers prior to their deployment. These are just the 5 items that we are requesting from the government. Honestly, at this point, I want to say big thank you to all of the youths that have come out to protest peacefully against this SARS movement. I'm proud of everyone who has joined it, even whether online or offline. I want to say big thank you. I'm grateful that I have a platform that I can spread this message through. I am proud of all you Nigerians. I have hope for Nigeria, and yes, the change might be slow, but I have so much love for Nigeria. It's bad enough that the protest began as a peaceful one, but unfortunately, it's turning out the other way round. Please don't forget to use the hashtags Sorosoke, hashtag Sorosoke, hashtag EndSARS, and then the last words are as follows. We want a Nigerian society where a child of a nobody can become a somebody without knowing anybody. And I'm taking this quote from Mrs. Aisha Yesufo. Thank you so much, 2020. Thank you so much, Mrs. Aisha, for lending your voice, for being there, for joining this protest. In fact, for starting this protest, for going all out to defend the cause of the Nigerian constitution. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Thank you, guys. I've actually come to the end of this. I'll be dropping it on YouTube. Please feel free to leave your comments. Let me know what is going on at your end. How is the protest going? If you catch this video live much later on YouTube, let me know how the protest is shaped you. So I'll see you again next week with a powerful topic. Today we're done talking about the EndSARS movement, and I hope that with this, I hope that henceforth Nigeria becomes more peaceful and the government will take action. Thank you so much, guys. I'll see you again next week. God bless you. Bye. It ain't enough.